It's time to duel!
Heart of the cards, guide me. My grandpa put all his gaming knowledge, his whole heart, into assembling this deck. I have to believe that it holds some secret strategy.
Something tells me this time we're in more danger than ever.
You've activated my trap card!
I don't know, I just woke up from a little nap. It's a little dark, but you guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
It's the stream you've all been waiting for. Welcome to me. My name's Orphan. Clothed and famous with the 5-month resub. Let's go. Boom, baby. We're planet falling. I'm planet falling for you. And me. We're gonna look at the new cards. We're gonna announce some stuff. I don't even know what all we're gonna get into. But we're gonna get into a lot. I can guarantee you that much, Buster. So come on with me. Come on, join me. We've got RebelSpy, we've got Mr. Gone, we've got me. No Rye, fuck him, get him out of here because he is dragging me down. He always has, frankly. But today's about us. Chad Daddy, thank you for the subs. Today is about us. One's in chat if it's about you today. One's in chat if you want to see some extra cards. One's in chat if you want to see the battleships. One's in chat if you want basic human rights for yourself as a card game player. Because honestly, man, you deserve it. Clothed and Famous gifted 10 subs. Everyone's getting the subs. Say thank you. It's time, boys. One for human rights in chat. Juka gets it. Let's get right into it. Bringing on none other than RebelSpy and Mr. Gone, the two and only. Let's get into it. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Hey. Oh, my cameras are all fucked up. What happened?
I'm not RebelSpy.
Maybe that's the whole thing.
Here.
You actually were the whole time.
I'm trying to figure out what happened. That hype intro, and then all of a sudden it just goes into like a puzzle, a mosaic.
Well, while you're figuring it out, I just want to say that I always knew that Rye was a coward and that he didn't want to face me. And that's probably why he's not here.
Were you guys going to duel today? Is that what was going to go?
That's it. Every day.
Every day's a duel. That sounds like a metal band from 2005. Every day's a duel.
It's right in my my wheelhouse.
I was gonna say
early 2000s music in general is just that's where I live now.
It's very on brand, and I'm here for it. How are you guys? We're post Ardent Arena. We're pre Planetfall, kind of the sweet spot of hype. And how's the team feeling? How are you guys feeling?
It doesn't feel like we're pre or post anything, honestly. It's just we're running at all cylinders at all times. So whenever we complete something, it just feels like we're on to the next thing, which is I mean, I thrive in that environment, although it's very high stress, but you know, it means that we just force ourselves to keep delivering. So the team is doing good, I think. Maybe one day we will all need a collective vacation, but for the most part, I think we're pretty happy with how things are going. When you say Rebel,
I would agree. Yeah, it's always busy, but it keeps things fun. So I'm never bored.
It's an emphatic good question mark on the team front.
Always.
Nice.
We live in a constant state of good question mark.
This is jumping the gun a little bit, but are you guys designing or building out the third expansion yet?
Yeah, actually.
That's so crazy to me. Is
We
that,
are.
is
We
that
have
weird?
It is weird, but I guess that's kind of what you have to do. We have placeholders for like early sketches of what the next bit might look like. Um, and I like the only way I think that we can operate at like such a breakneck pace, or what feels like such a crazy breakneck pace, is we have to anticipate what the sort of next thing will be. It's not like anyone came to me and was like, "Hey, we need to start designing the set after Planetfall." Just as soon as Planetfall was, we'll say, quote unquote, done,
Mhm.
like at least for now, it's going to be tweaked. But like as soon as it was done, we immediately were just like, okay, well, let's just get ready on the next set, and whenever somebody asks for it, it'll just be ready.
That makes sense. I mean, that's kind of how you have to do it, right? But it probably makes it a bit confusing when you're now on stream here trying to tease out quote unquote cards you've worked on for like a year.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of my brain is spaghetti at the best of times, so it's pretty hard for me to keep things straight. Luckily, on this stream, we'll be talking about a bunch of fun stuff that isn't necessarily Planetfall card functions specifically. So this will be like a nice relief.
Definitely. Yeah, give us a little, oh, holy shit. 20 subs gifted from Kalos Simu. Thanks, dude.
What an asshole!
Wow.
I
He's
gifted,
the worst.
I gifted 15 subs, and he's like, no, you can't have number one. You can't even have number one for 5 minutes. He's like, no, I'm gonna do 20.
I have to out good guy this man.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
We got to keep that hype train rolling, though. Come on, level 5 hype train.
Yeah, we are
level 7 hype train.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
we here appreciate it because speaking of spaghetti brains, we like to eat, and the gifted subs helps that happen as well. So you guys are the best. Give us
Let's get Orphan Eating. I hope that Rye doesn't get any of the money for any of the subs that he's not on, for any of the streams that he's not on. So.
No, I'm very litigious about that. I track exactly who is on screen at the time that the subs roll in, and only that person gets subs. Hey, Goldie with the 10. Thank you, man. You guys quit. Stop it, but don't stop it. Keep it coming, but stop it. Mr. Gon, Koji, whatever your name is, give us a little preamble. Tell us what we're going to be diving into today. You say we got fun stuff. None of this nerd shit like X cost for Y, whatever. Tell us what we're going to do.
Oh, it's the worst kind of nerd shit, honestly. We're going to break down Planetfall packs and pack construction a little bit, and then we're going to talk about all of the sort of fun chase cards that exist in those packs. So not necessarily the rares and legendaries and all of that stuff, but all the things that any sort of parallel enjoyer is gonna really be interested in. The keys, the other goodies. I don't want to give anything away because there's my goodness.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
I didn't want to cut you off, but I tried to do a spit take, ended up spitting Spindrift all over my own face, and 50 subs. Azel did some subs too. Also, we got bits. Huh?
This is crazy. We haven't even talked about anything yet, but
I know.
Yeah, there's going to be some stuff in these packs that you haven't seen in other parallel packs in the past, and there's also a bit of a raffle that we'll talk about, I think. I hope.
Oh,
or
nice.
else I just spilt the beans for nothing, but yeah, I don't know, Rebel. What are we covering off here?
Well, we're gonna talk about all the cool stuff that hopefully people really haven't seen quite yet. So this is mostly stuff that you haven't seen before in a parallel pack.
Okay.
Yeah,
so like different
it's
card
hard to
types
talk
and
about
stuff.
without giving it away.
Well, let's just dive into it then.
Well, let's.
I know we have an image to share here. No, we have an image to share.
Sure
So
do.
let me pop this one up. Let me just pop and lock this. Okay.
Shout out to Ethan for this very nice looking image.
Yeah, I would say add him on Twitter, but he is not on Twitter. So just shout out to Ethan wherever you exist in the world.
Ethan's out trying to like source oven mitt, like parallel oven mitts or something.
that does sound like him.
That'd be pretty cool.
All right, so we have it up. We got 3 different pack types here. We got player pack, collector's crate. What are we looking at?
So there are, I'm gonna say 2.5 tiers of packs here. So we have the player pack. So if you want to get into owning an abundance of NFTs and you're really just in it to grind out the game, these are the packs for you. You're getting a lot of common, uncommon, and rare SE with a chance at some prime rarity stuff.
Okay.
But mostly you're amassing your collection so that you can have that 100% NFT deck when you're playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then the collector's pack is juiced full of all the stuff that we're going to be talking about here. All the variant versions of cards, obviously a bunch of Planetfall cards and card backs, and then a raffle ticket for an ultimate pack giveaway. We're going to talk about what an ultimate pack is later in the stream. So get ready for that, because that's one of the things that's got me so excited. Like, I can't wait. I don't even know what's going to happen when somebody gets one of these things, like what people are going to do with them.
Is it just like full of masterpieces or something?
You'll find out.
See. I mean, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
And then for the like true collectors who want to go absolutely insane with it, we have a collector's crate, which essentially is 10 collector packs in a box.
Nice.
We really wanted to give it homage to the whole booster box thing, and so that's what our collector's crate is. And obviously, if you purchase a collector's crate, you get a little bit of a break on the price there, because if I'm no mathematician, but I think 10 times 0.2 is not 1.8.
And you get an extra raffle ticket, it looks like,
yes.
huh?
That's right.
You do, yeah.
Nice. Dude, I got to tell you, there is nothing, I have never felt richer in my entire life than buying a sealed booster box for Magic. There's something about unwrapping that saran wrap or whatever on the packaging that just makes you feel like you're the richest man on the planet. So I'm hoping the collector's crate is the same feeling.
I have a couple boxes that need to be busted open, collector boxes of Magic. I'm waiting for Orphan to come to my house to open them with me. So I'm just going to leave them wrapped in plastic. They're actually in the shelf behind me over here.
Oh, shit. You're saving them so we can do a live unboxing?
Yeah, together for when we finally meet in person.
Oh, my gosh. I wanted to go to TwitchCon, but I can't make it this time.
Yeah, life, man. I get it. It's traveling with and leaving town with a small kid at home. I don't know if it's like news that to your listeners that you got a small kid at home, but not easy to do. Luckily, I have a very understanding partner who only hates me some of the time. That allows me to do that. And the time that she hates me is usually when I'm away.
Yeah, just like, get out of here. Your doghouse is TwitchCon.
That's right.
Perfect.
Not a bad house.
It's not bad. There are worse dog houses for sure. Thank you everyone in chat. I just want to take a second and acknowledge we got almost 100 people in here. We got like 80 I'm seeing. I don't know what it's showing other places, but thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all those subs, Kalos and everyone else who donated subs. Not Mr. Gone though. Quickly overdone, and so he does not get the shout out. Okay, so now we've got the basic structure. We got 3 separate packs, one for peasants, one for wannabe Richies, and then one for the big bucks, the daddy war bucks.
I mean, they're all daddy war bucks to me, but
okay.
We'll go with your assumptions there.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put anyone down by calling them a peasant. I mean, most people are peasants traditionally, so it just means that you're not living in a 36 bedroom mansion.
But if you bought a collector's crate, you could possibly live in a 36-room mansion.
That's what the raffle tickets are for.
Yeah, I don't know. One of the the raffle might get you a 36-room mansion. We'll see.
We don't know yet. Yeah.
Okay, well let's hop into it. What do we got up first? What are we gonna take a look at?
I think the first thing we're looking at is the new card backs.
Okay.
In the set, so we're gonna have, I believe we're gonna show off 5 new card backs for the set.
Yeah, there will be 10 total. So
Oh,
there's still some to see down the road.
okay. So half of the card back. So I'm going to go into the first tab, and we've got the Core animated card back. And these loop, of course, right?
Of course.
They got it.
What does this switch go to?
It's the switch that I don't know, fires the weapons in the OGHR.
Oh, so these are like tiny micro switches?
Well, I mean, I imagine there's somebody in there piloting. So
Okay.
the guy in the mech suit's gotta flick some switches to fire the weapons.
Oh, I just saw a graphic a while ago of Tane, and he was so much larger than the ogre. Oh, I just figured
I don't
these
know if
switches
that's
were small.
if that's official canon,
Oh, okay.
or if that's just wishful thinking.
Yeah,
Also, I just made
we
that
need
up.
to
I
see
have no idea where
ogre.
these switches are from.
We need to see the ogre next to a banana to really gauge how big it is.
Banana for scale. You show the ogre and checkmate atheist. This is an ogre, perfectly designed to be cockpitted by a human body. All right, next up we got Then. I'm assuming this is Gafar's skin.
Do you have any idea what this is, Rebel?
The card is called, well, the card back is called Bountiful Harvest, and
Is this Prime?
I think it's Malachite,
Oh, okay.
Being extracted.
perhaps.
The
I mean,
bountiful Malachi.
it would be good if we had prepared before the stream to know all the details of each one of these things. But in true game seller fashion, we just come into it blind, baby.
Yeah, we send it.
But I mean, who doesn't like a little bit of mystery?
It's not
Right.
fun. Like, oh, let me read from a script. No, that sucks.
You want to know? You want to know what this stuff does? Talk to the fucking nerds, man.
Oh, let me just refer you to our HR division so they can tell you exactly what this green glowy stuff does. For me, I think it's uranium, and I think it grows in the darkest crevices of Earth now that the Earth has been primed.
I think it's kryptonite.
Kryptonite.
No, I don't know.
Okay, now we got Cathari. We do know what this is. I've seen this before. It's DNA.
It is DNA. They are manipulating as they do
Yeah.
the DNA.
Did
I
they
love
use
that this is-
CRISPR?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite card backs.
Just imagine
Such a good
tossing a card back. Like the card backs look so good in game. Oh, this is a little request. In the alpha, you could right click on their hand and it would blow up the card back so you could see the art better. I would love if you could blow up the card back again. That was nice.
Well, because you asked for it, we'll probably not do it, but I do think it's a good idea.
Oh, I've got the President of the United States online. He is asking for the exact same thing.
Okay, well now I'm in.
Nice. Okay, next.
Yeah.
Markolians. Some of you may notice this from the teaser image. But this will
Yeah,
just
sweet too.
this will just loop. I love the molding. That's so cool.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm making a toy here or something. It makes me want to make a toy.
Yeah, are you guys ever gonna release Markolian masks in Toys R Us?
In Toys R Us, yes.
Yeah, let me talk to Luca and see what he can do for us.
Perfect.
But yeah, no, I would love to. Honestly, if somebody could make me a full-size Markolian mask, that'd be amazing. I just run
that'd
around
be
my
crazy.
house wearing that Markolian mask, wielding my Memento of the Fallen, and yeah.
Are you gonna get the
Live that life.
tattoo?
Which one?
Oh, okay. So there, in a lot of the cards, you see the full body tattoo, right? It looks tribal. Is that a universal tattoo, or is that a faction specific tattoo?
Well, they're in the card that we revealed yesterday, the mole. That's a universal card, and it's got they've got that full body thing going on. So I think it's a bit of an homage to how tattoos are sometimes related to crime in
Oh, okay.
certain cultures. Especially the
Oh,
full body ones.
like a Yakuza thing.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I hate that illusion because I've been kicked out of many an onsen in Japan.
Oh,
Because
really?
obviously I have. Oh yeah, yeah. It's very real, the anti-tattoo sentiment there.
Hmm.
But
I've never even thought about that. That's
yeah.
interesting, though.
And yet I continue to get them in the most visible possible places.
Yeah, is the
so-
one on your hand new?
yeah, pretty new.
I don't think I've seen
Pretty
it.
new. Yeah, maybe this hand I'll get something. I'll get that Mercolian face mask put on there.
Oh, that would be
see.
awesome.
That would go hard.
Especially if you
Yeah,
got
it-
in a fight and it got like I don't know how tattoos get etched in people, but if you hit them hard enough, maybe the ink would transfer.
Yeah, it's like silly putty on newspaper. It just prints on their face. Yeah. And
Yeah.
as a 40-year-old man, I'm definitely, or almost 40-year-old man, I'm definitely getting into a whole bunch of fights.
Yeah.
Certainly.
You need to prove your worth before you start aging out of existence.
That's right. Well, I mean, it's like joining a fight club just to feel something. I'm definitely almost there.
Gonna buy a new coffee table and also join a fight club.
That's right. Okay, I think we got a Shroud card back
Yes, sir.
left here.
The Cotton Candy Nebula. I like this one. This one's got to be my favorite of the card backs, I think.
It is very nice.
I want to go sit in it. You know, I don't know if that's possible, but it looks like a beanbag.
You'd probably die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made of sulfur, or
I need to get that Apple Vision going, and then get our AR guys to just like make me this in AR so that I can actually sit in it.
that would be sweet.
That would be very cool.
I'm in.
All right. So there's the card backs. Those are the 5 new card backs for you guys. What do you guys think in chat? Give us a vote for your favorite. We got Augencore with the switches. We got Earthen with the Malachite, the DNA, the mask. What's your guys' favorite?
I like the Cathari one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Cathari one. is sick.
Cool. Well, what's up next?
I think up next we have a new type of item that has yet to be released in NFT form, which is the cosmetics.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna debut a new type of cosmetic. I mean, there are some that people kind of knew were coming potentially,
Mhm.
but there's definitely one that we've maybe talked about but not really shown.
Okay.
But we'll start with card frames, I think. So card frames are sort of, I guess, little treatments that you can give your cards to make them look a little bit more special. And this is sort of the first taste of it.
These look so good. So we've seen the Markolian one is in game right now. That's a battle pass reward currently, right?
Yeah, so there are
Or is that a different version of a card frame?
so there are going to be many card frames, and the Markolian one that you see in the battle pass is the first customizable one that's been implemented, but these will be exclusive to Planetfall, and they will be NFTs.
Oh,
And
they'll be
they will
NFTs.
Quite rare.
Oh, let's go. I love the earthen one. The little plants. That's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's really nice. Just to note, you don't have to put the earthen one in your earthen deck. Similar to a card back, you can use whatever frame you want for whatever deck you're playing.
Okay. So you can be a complete nonsensical person and just put it
100%.
put it on put it on a shroud deck.
I mean, they're rare enough that if I pull one of these, I'm just gonna
Yeah, you're
flex
gonna
it
use
no
it.
matter what deck I'm playing. It's
Yeah.
just gonna go on every single deck.
How rare are they? Are we talking rarer than legendaries, or are we talking like prime key territory, or
They're like close to, I think, SE legendary like territory.
oh wow, okay. So wow, that's crazy. All right, that's really rare then.
They're quite rare. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be such a flex then. They look awesome. I've seen a few different iterations since alpha, and these are the best I've seen by far.
Awesome to hear.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's this kind of stuff that I really get into when I'm playing a game that I really enjoy. It's
Mhm.
just trying to find the stuff that like immediately when opponent looks at my setup, they're just like, holy shit.
Yo, Kalos with 50 more subs.
Oh my goodness.
That's
what a monster.
not believable. He's probably gonna refund them. Yo,
Yeah,
Mr. Gon, I'm with you. This is the stuff. Well, and this is the stuff particularly that's interesting about NFTs and digital games in general, like card game interactions. And we saw this on Ali's stream with some of the random effects, like the mole man. You know, you can't do that in a traditional card game, but you can in a digital card game. And so things like card frames and stuff like that, like card frames being collectible, is something that's never been done before. So that's awesome.
Okay, I misspoke earlier. There's 1,000 of each of these.
1,000. That's still pretty rare.
Still quite rare.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. All right. Field backs. What is field backs?
I'll let you handle this one, Rebel.
So these are cosmetics that you can equip that change what your side of the field looks like. So we have these nice looking images that are locations in the world of Parallel. And you can basically use these as the play area for your cards. So
Okay.
What I think you currently have up on the screen right now is what it will look like, you know, in card form when you open it in a pack. And then there's a wider format. And when you load into a game, it'll sort of animate in, and then it'll kind of like fade back into the background a little bit. So it's not too obstructive, but still looks super nice.
Okay, that looks good. Got the mark. That's the Augencore one I just pulled up. Let me pull up Earthen.
Yeah, that's the Halls of Cain one.
Halls of Cain, like the Bible man.
That's the name of their giant ship that they all live on.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't even know that. That's cool. A little
the Bible
lore.
Man.
And then
Yeah, so these are like akin to if you've ever played Magic IRL in store and are a true nerd, it's like akin to a playmat. Thing that you would kind of roll out in front of you on the table, and your opponent is like, "Holy shit, this nerd is really fucking."
Yeah, it always sucked when you were on like a Friday Night Magic and a guy rolls out like a custom playmat and it's themed around the deck, and he has like the tokens that are like aftermarket tokens. You're like, God damn it. I'm about to get rolled.
Counters are like little blown glass balls or something. And you're like, Jesus Christ. Man.
Yeah, I'm about to lose on turn 2. Oh, these look great. Okay, cool. Are these NFTs?
They are.
Nice.
Yeah. Everything we're showing you
Planetfall.
that we're showing you on the stream are NFTs that will be available in packs.
Okay.
And there are also 1,000 of each of these.
Okay. So these are rare boys too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. A D5 Ted with the 5. Thank you, my man.
Yeah, you're raking in the subs today, man.
I guess so. I'm feeling bougie up here. Like that's what
this is inspiring me to start my own Twitch channel, my own parallel Twitch channel, and just take a little off the side here.
You should. You've got the alpha. That's what people tune in for.
Yeah, I just need time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And personality, which I don't really have, but you guys, I mean, now that you've ditched that dead weight rye, yours is really shining through.
Yeah, there's a little more room for personality these days.
Right.
Okay, let's move on to something that people at least know about. They know about this this type of collectible. And to what you guys were just saying, these are NFTs as well, but these ones are Paragon skins.
They are, yes. Yeah, these are more rare than the other ones that we just saw.
Okay.
There's 333 of each of these ones.
Okay. Okay, we got Workshop popped up.
We're going to show off 3 of them.
I love the look here. He's got kind of like a 90s haircut, and he also has a 90s color scheme now to go with it.
Is that a beard that he's got going on?
I think so. He's got an incredibly chiseled jawline. I'll tell you that much.
I love that the Augencore still dye their hair. because clearly the beard hair is a different color than the head hair.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yo, I gotta look good while I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm. And then we got Shoshana with the golden, and
so nice.
the dress is like really cool, or the cloak blouse. I don't even know what you'd call that. And then the gold.
It's like a straight
I think
jacket.
it's a poncho.
straight jacket. This is Insanity Shoshana.
Right.
Looking great.
That one, I think that one's one of my favorites, actually.
It's
Yeah, same.
It's really good. And then we got Lemmy.
Yeah, everyone's favorite bully.
Now, explain this to me. Is this a Markolian tradition, or is this a reference to something else? Why is there a giant metal circle in his face?
It's a Halloween skin. No, I don't know that have sort of a similar layout, but are colored differently, and they have to do with ranks, and they each have very specific names as well. And if you get the NFT, I believe that in the data there, you'll get a bit more information about the skin and what the story is here.
Okay. A little bit of a lore bomb in the text. And these are NFTs, so like that's going to be awesome. So you can trade these skins. I
Yep.
like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because usually you have to go and you buy the in-game currency and you get the skin, and it's like you can never get rid of it unless you sell your account. So
Yeah,
I
and
think
these will be extra rare, so I think it'll be fun to see. Like when one of these limited NFT skins sort of pops up in game, you're gonna be like, oh shit.
Mhm.
Like, again, this is one of those guys that like didn't just grind his way to the shit. He really dug for it. So
yeah, I'm about to get rolled.
yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
Either that, or he has more time, or he has more money than time, and I'm about to slap him with my my bare bones shitty setup.
It's one or the other. You're either gonna absolutely own, or they're gonna own you.
But they'll look at doing it either way.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to what I would assume people who have been paying attention to the Twitter account have seen, the keys. But these will be available to pull in packs, right?
Correct.
That's correct.
How rare are these boys? Has that been announced yet?
I don't know if it's been announced.
We can probably say though, because I think the numbers are coming out after the stream anyway.
Yeah, looks like 452 of each.
Okay. That's
I'm not sure how we arrived at that number, but that's the number.
452. That's is that akin to a key out there right now? That's one of like the rare
4
ones.
plus 5 plus 2, 11.
It's 11.
I think it is.
11.
It's all a conspiracy.
Well, your numerology degree really paid off there, Rebel. Okay, so first up, we got the Champions Key.
And I think we're gonna spill the beans on what these keys do as well.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to, but I'm going to because it's,
do it.
I have it in front of me. So, the Champions Key, ranked wins give you a small chance at getting a Prime tournament ticket.
Okay.
So, basically, when automated tournaments come into the game, there's going to be 3 tiers. Your standard tournament, your glint tournament. I don't know what the official names are, but you've got the free level tournaments, you've got the glint level tournaments, and then you've got the prime level tournaments. And the prime level tournaments are those high stakes bad boys. You got to buy a ticket to enter, and they don't run all that often, so it's like for all the high rollers. But if you get your way to a Champions Key and win some of those prime tickets, then you might be able to find your way in there for free, and then start rolling all the whales, as we were just saying. So.
Let's go. That's awesome. So it'll proc kind of like the gravity key. It'll like proc every once in a while, and then for that win will it let you know, and then then you have to sweat the entire game whether you're gonna win it or not, or will it just happen?
I really hope it does let you know beforehand. For that reason, that seems like it's so much more fun to me. Just so you know, there's like so much more on the line than you thought.
The best part about the gravity key is that it puts stakes on certain games. It's like you like sit up in your chair and you're like, oh, okay, I got to win this one. Mostly just because you want to see the random number generator on the back end tell you how much % you got. But yeah, that's fun. I like that. And these tournaments are
It's gonna be a good
gonna.
one.
So these will it give you all types of tickets or just the prime tickets, just the big boys?
Just the big boys.
Okay,
Just the big boys.
nice. Looking forward to that. And then let's look at the next one. We got the skeleton key.
Okay, so do you have it up in front of you? Do you want to reveal this one? I don't want to. I don't.
No,
wanna
no, no. I
feel
I don't have them pulled up.
Okay, so the skeleton key, each day it turns into a different random key that you don't already have in your keyframe.
Okay.
So basically, it is a key that can be any other key, if you time it correctly.
Okay.
Yeah. So a little bit of RNG when it comes to the key stuff, but I imagine getting a skeleton key, having it morph into something like a champion's key, and then knowing that you could win a prime ticket is also pretty fun. But then the next day, having it morph into, say, the solar key that we're just about to talk about could also do some other fun. It just means that you kind of have to pay attention to what your keys are and what you're going to be able to win with them.
Does it allow for doubling up? Because I know you can only have one of certain types. So.
Yeah, so it turns into a keyframe that you don't already have in your keyframe.
Okay. I was thinking for a second it'd be cool if you could like double up, but that would probably get pretty busted.
Yeah, I mean,
if it rolled wrong.
I guess in theory, like if you have a prime key and every other key, and you're just missing one, like you could use this as that other key because that's the only thing that it could roll every day.
You just force it.
You just force
I
it.
like how Kalos in chat was like, my skeleton key turns into a skeleton key.
Skeleton key. Da-na-na.
If that happens, you're already a whale. You don't need any more keys. So I don't feel bad for you.
Yeah, sell your skeleton key to somebody who needs it.
Awesome. All right, next up, this is the third key we got, third and final key, and these are all three. There's no more keys beyond this. This is the whole kit and caboodle, right?
Was this not enough for you, Orphan?
No, it's enough. I just want to make sure that no, it's not enough. Okay,
No, we're good,
I
we're good.
want more keys. I want more keys, and I'm going to be honest. But you got the solar key.
So the solar key says that if you win at least one ranked game with each parallel in a day, you get a extra prime bonus. So for those prime hunters out there who just want to grind the shit out of the game, you can just win one game with each parallel and get an extra little purse of prime. It does mean, however, for the crybabies that you do have to play Cathari. So sorry.
Do people hate playing Cathari?
I don't know. If you listen to Twitter, which I don't, clearly I do. They are. I don't know. It's apparently harder to win.
They're huge pussies, is what you're trying to say.
I mean, I'm trying to say that without saying it.
Oh, okay. I'll say it. You Cathari whiners are a bunch of pussies. Try and get good at the game before you start typing. And that's from me. That's not from Koji.
No, I'm just kidding.
for me.
I love the Cathari maxis. Just trying to eke out the wins. Mm-hmm. It's amazing to see.
So this is okay. So you got to win one match with each of the parallels in order to get this to proc, and if it does, it's like a flat rate of prime.
I don't know those details. If that's not in my doc, the numbers at which the prime will emit, I'm sure, will be subject to change. So
that's fair.
I don't want to speak on it, but yeah, it will emit some kind of.
Nice. What's the most prime? I've seen some grinders and I've seen some people post it, but I haven't paid attention. Are people out there making a living? Are we Axie territory yet?
Oh God, I hope not. That's just scary for me to think about, honestly.
Yeah, maybe don't think about that. I'm sorry to bring it up.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I'm. You'd think that I'd be like right on top, asking at everyone all the numbers on everything, but like, there's just some things I don't want to know. I'm like, just whatever we emit. As long as the wheels keep turning, I'm happy to hear about it.
As long as I've got a job, then we're the emissions are good.
It's right, exactly.
That's fair enough. All right. Let's move on. We got a folder here called new variants.
Yeah, so as we like to do with collectible card games, our new set is going to come out with a bunch of new card types. And you know what? I've been talking a lot, so I'll let Rebel talk about these card types.
Sure. So the first one we've got here that you're showing on the screen is an NL card, which is a native language card. So it's basically people might have seen this on Twitter, but our team created a different sort of like text or font for each parallel, and for all of the 5 main parallels, i.e. not universal, there will be a matching NL version of that card.
Nice. These are, is it like I know as a kid when you had Pokemon cards, you're always like there was
Ancient Mew.
There was always a kid Ancient Mew or like an unknown card or even Japanese.
Yeah.
I mean, Japanese was basically an unknown language to me in first grade. So this is along those lines, huh?
Definitely,
sure.
yeah. It's an homage to all of that stuff. I mean, I grew up the same way, and you know, every once in a while, you'd find a kid, or even myself, I'd have like a Japanese Magic card in my deck, and people would be like, "What the fuck does that do?" Yeah, and like again, I'm an old man, so this is like pre. You can look it up on the internet, and it's more like, dude, just trust me territory. Luckily, this is a digital card game. Yeah, exactly. Luckily, this is a digital card game, so the game will tell you what it does. But yeah, this is the native tongue of each parallel. The text will be. So if anyone is actually gets savvy enough to be able to read this stuff, like, good on you.
I don't think I'll get there. I will in fact take a cue from you though and pretend to know what it says, and because that sounds busted. If you were a kid and you had a card that you could just make up whatever it did, like that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the art's standardized, so anyone savvy enough is like, hey, that's just a Birds of Paradise. It just creates a mana of whatever color you want. It doesn't just instantly destroy my cards.
You're like, are you sure, bro? Because this is a special variant. This is an NL variant.
Yeah.
And Muka is calling me out, says Orphan barely knows the card text in English. And that hurts my feelings. I think that maybe that's true, but also I'm exposed. I've been exposed. All right.
One positive dude is already on top of the language. He says the bottom line says edition size. You can read it.
Nailed it. Let's go. Okay. Next up, we got something else I've seen on Twitter kind of rolling around, the Cathari ship Prime variant, the Rubicon. So I'm assuming, whoa, that's loud. Sorry, guys. I'm assuming that this is one of the capital ships that we've been hearing about.
Yes. So there's going to be 5 of these, one for each parallel. They're going to look sick.
So it's also worth noting that these capital ships will have, you know, your standard card treatments as well. They'll have like the FE, SE, and they won't be emotion or anything like this. But we're gonna have ultra rare versions of them because they are the capital ships of each parallel, and these prime variants will be those. So and the reason we call them prime variants is because the rarity will scale with prime rarity, but there will be these sort of non-prime versions of them that you can grab more easily.
So there will be a version of these that's above SE.
Yes.
And like above legendary.
I would say above SE.
Above SE. Okay.
They're still legendary cards. In
Gotcha.
that legendary is sort of more of a game design mechanic.
Sure.
But I think there's only 50 of each.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy. That's really rare.
Very rare.
Yeah, what we're looking at is one of the 50 that would exist. It would be in motion like this, whereas like the standard one will just show off the ship itself.
Okay.
As like a static art.
What does it do? Do we know what this one does?
Oh, you want to give up a card function?
Well, I'm just curious.
I would love to, but I think that I gotta hold back on that one just because we have some other reveals that need to be done.
Okay.
Unfortunately, sir.
Okay, that's fair. You got to shoot your shot. We wouldn't be the game seller if we didn't ask for literally everything.
Dude, I was literally this close to just telling you what it does.
I know.
And then
That's why you got to try.
I got a message being like, "Hey, we got to stream with OpenSea tomorrow. Like, hold some shit back." So I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, you got to stream with OpenSea tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
that. The ships, I've got to say, the ships are probably my most intrigued. Well, I think Flourish, which you revealed yesterday on Ali's stream, that's got me that's got my mind fluttering. I'm really excited about that, but the ships are also up there. And so there's one for each parallel, and they're going to be vehicles, right? Across?
Yep.
Okay. So now every parallel has a vehicle, which is also very interesting. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean they're going to be a lot of fun because they're legendary. You know that they're going to do some wild stuff. So keep your ear to the ground because I'm sure we'll reveal those soon enough.
Okay. We got one more here. Sorry, I just blew out everyone's eardrums. This one is Prime variant The Victory, and I'm assuming this is Augencore? Is this Marcolian?
Yeah.
Okay. Marcolian's really leaning into the bad guy vibes, huh?
They're just casually flying directly over the sun. It's fine.
They're just chilling.
It's fine.
It's like how you go to Hawaii for vacation, you know? It's like they go to the sun. What's somewhere that's hotter than Mars? Man, this looks great though. This is one of the better animations I think I've seen as far as. Well, I'm a pretty big light and lens flare stan, so
Yeah, these are pretty beautiful.
I'm feeling that.
I don't know if we've shared them or if anybody else even knows about them, but Oscar made wide angle versions of these, or sort of cinematic aspect ratio versions of these, and they look crazy.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see those.
They're very cool.
I want somebody to create a fan-made parallel web series where the interstitials between scenes are just these cards, and then it just kind of zooms in.
That's a good idea.
To two people talking in the two guys that swabbed the deck, just talking about Catherine's on her shit again, or whatever.
This bitch telling me to swab the poop deck, and
That's right. Give me a red versus blue, or whatever it was, but for parallel, please.
That sounds awesome. I would watch that for sure. Yeah, maybe Rooster Teeth will. Is Rooster Teeth even still around?
Oh, I don't know.
If they are, they should get on that. All right, we've seen these teased around a little bit too. Tell us about Prime chips.
Yeah, what can we say about Prime chips? I mean, I think that they, if utilized correctly, contain a cache of Prime that you can exchange these chips for.
Okay.
If that's what you're into. So,
if utilized correctly, I mean, it's if you
if you
redeem it.
them,
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
It made it sound complicated, and I was worried that I might pull one and just completely ruin it.
No, I think there's just a process to it.
Yeah.
That I'm not completely aware of yet what the flow is, but
Sure.
yeah, I think you get these, you can redeem it for Prime that you can do fun stuff with.
Nice. Imagine, so in theory, you could spend. What did we have at the beginning? What are the prices here? You could spend 0.02 ETH. Are these available in the player pack? Just more rare, or are they only in collector's packs?
So player packs have a chance of pulling prime rarity items, so you can pull almost anything out of them. It's just very, very rare.
Sure.
And it's also worth noting these prime chips go from 50 to 500 prime.
Wow.
So
yeah, imagine pulling a 500 prime chip out of your player pack. 0.002.
I hope someone does.
0.02. Sorry, don't want to get the prices wrong. That would be sick. Yeah, I hope someone does too. That'd be really hype.
Yeah.
Someone also needs to get Ledger or somebody on the horn.
Yeah,
to,
right.
Yeah, make
recreate these
leads,
things
please.
so that it can just be my hardware wallet, please. Like somebody house this in a way such that I can transact my actual Prime using it. That would be sick.
Yes. Yo, looking at the viewers, we got 111 viewers. Everyone's pause right there. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, man, I agree. Like that could happen, right? You guys could make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, if you're listening, Ledger or Trezor or any of those other silly wallets, like let's talk.
I want it. I'll buy it too. I'll be second on the list. Rebel, are you in?
I am already in.
Nice.
I was already there. I was there before you were.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'll be third on the list then. Fair enough. You guys can be 1, 2. Okay,
This is my favorite part.
We're on the
getting
last
to right
folder,
here.
but this is like the real juicy stuff, right?
Yeah, this is the real shit.
This is the goods. Let's maybe hit that second one before we hit the first one.
Okay.
You think
in
so?
in the folder. I don't know. Well, I don't know what order yours is in.
Too late.
Oh, I think
Is
the
that
other
the
one.
wrong one?
Go back to the other one.
Okay.
Go back.
Yeah, go back to the other one.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about this last one because I think the last one is more fun for me. I'll explain this one and I'll let Rebel explain the other one because I think the other one's like the pinnacle. Although this one's pretty good too.
They're both pretty sweet.
Before we get into what it does, I'm gonna do I'm gonna try and be a Twitch streamer for just 1 second and be like, chat, tell me what you think this does.
Yeah. That's a great idea. I want to see what do you guys think it does? The iridescent box that says Parallel Aftermath. And if it has anything to do with numbers, I'm out, bro. If it's like multiplication sheets in here, I'm done.
Somebody said date night with Mr. Gone. You don't need a pack for that, baby.
That would be sick. Will that ever be an NFT available? Hey, Kalos with more subs, dude. Thank you.
He wants
You
to
could
get to
definitely-
200 by the time this stream is done.
Yeah, that's nuts.
You can definitely buy a date experience in Prime if you want. Send ETH to MrGone.eth. And I'll fuck you one way or the other.
Yo, that's legally binding. You're on stream saying that. Now you have to follow through.
Yeah, but I might just take the ETH and fuck him, you know? So
yeah, that's fair. Oh, I see what you did there. Took me a second because of my English not good.
So what does this do? What does this do? Come on, someone tell me.
Here's what I think it does, right? I
Yeah.
think that it gives you a CS:GO knife
It definitely does do that.
just because of the color. In
So-
here somewhere, there's a CS:GO knife, and you get an actual real life version of it.
In this pack, in this collectible that you will be able to pull from a pack, is a box that can be opened at a later date, and it will contain one SE of every card in the next expansion.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so
One SE of every card in the expansion?
Yes.
yeah, so not this current expansion, but the expansion afterwards. It
Oh,
will
the
give
one
you-
after Planetfall.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yo, what?
Yeah, and the one after Planetfall, if we haven't mentioned it yet, is called Aftermath.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Bro, what? One SE? That's crazy.
Yeah. So you'll have a full set from the next expansion if you pull this box.
Does that? Okay, so that doesn't include like Prime things like the card backs or the skins or whatever, right?
No, just the SE cards.
the playable SE cards.
Yeah.
That's right.
Still bananas. That's crazy. Chat's going nuts.
Yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be a fun one. And to me, look, I'm not a secondary market guy, and I don't want to talk about NFT markets and whatever, but I'll be watching this one. I'll just be so curious as to what people
What people
do
see
with
the
this
value.
asset because
Yeah.
it's like
What is the
I
value
don't even
of
know.
that?
Yeah, who knows?
What's the addition? How many of these Aftermath boxes will there be?
I believe there's one.
One, only one?
I believe
sure.
so, yeah.
That's the golden ticket. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty wild. I
I
will
don't
say,
even
though,
know what to say. That's so nuts.
I think the next one is also pretty crazy. Like, for me, this is fun.
Yeah.
But I think the next one is where it's at. So,
Oh,
look
hang
at
on,
that.
hang on. There's
Oh.
10.
There's 10.
Oh.
Okay.
There's
Wow.
10.
That's still incredibly rare.
He looked it up and he
There's
said
10.
there's 10.
10.
That's a
Black
lot.
Market Fuxer says 1 is too little, make it 5. We just made it 10.
We just made it 10, brother.
Yeah, that's how agile we are. We operate in real time.
And
He
how
said 1, not enough. Okay, 10.
executive decision. Type it in. You got Slack open on the other side. Man,
I
that's
hope one of the 10 comes out of a player pack. That would be the sickest.
That would be
thing of all
amazing.
time.
yeah, same. That would be amazing. That's a come up. Okay, so these are you mentioned earlier the raffle ticket. Like, is a raffle ticket to win like one of the 10 and then the others will be put in
So-
packs, or is the raffle ticket a different thing?
The raffle ticket is to win the next thing.
Bro, okay. Has everyone in chat like fully grasped what this is? Because that's crazy. Are we ready to move on to the next one? Give me a 1 in chat if you want to move on to the next one. 2 in chat if you suck.
So just a reminder that you get raffle tickets by purchasing collector packs or collector. What are they called? Collector
Crates.
boxes.
Crate.
Collector crates.
Yeah.
And the
Collectors.
next item will only be available through winning a raffle.
Okay. So, yeah, we got Players Pack, which is the basic packs for 0.02. Then we got Collectors Packs, which come with 1 raffle ticket for 0.2. And then, if you want to be a big boy, get the crate for 10 packs. That's 1.8, but you get an extra raffle ticket. So, depending how juicy this next thing we're about to show is, you may want to consider. All right, guys, you ready?
Do it.
Planetfall 10 card pack. And it looks all rainbow. It looks like a unicorn.
Okay, so what does this do, chat? Before Rebel spills the beans.
What do you guys think?
Huh. I'm going to look at chat,
Drive.
but I'm going to try and think
Somebody
what I
says
do.
it F's you.
10
You
card
get 10
pack.
virulent spores.
10
Dang,
virulent
how
spores.
How did he know?
Let's go. It's a super special version of Tane.
Contains Rebel seed phrase.
So it's got like hollow on it, so it's got to be something. It says Planetfall 10 card pack. It's got to be like an all SE pack of some sort.
Close.
Well, it's more exciting than that, sir.
Okay.
That is close.
Does it make SEs that are like new versions? Like new SEs, like an inverted or like a misprint or something?
It allows you to create 10 cards of your choosing. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't definitely.
Let's
do that.
go.
It allows you to balance change 10 cards to whatever you think the card should do.
It's an
Yeah,
actual
right.
golden ticket. You get to go to the card factory and sit on Mr. Gon's face for a while.
Oh God.
Rainbow cards.
Okay. Any other guesses here or no? Some people are saying all autograph. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
All the ships.
Interesting.
Okay, that's also interesting.
All the ships would be sick. I know it's going to be impossible to get, but I would love a full Prime ship collection. That would be so nice.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Key set.
All right,
All right,
Yeah.
I'll spill it. I'll spill it.
Okay.
So there are 5 ultimate packs, and every ultimate pack contains guaranteed 1 masterpiece, all 3 keys, and then the rest of the pack is SE cards.
Wait, what? You're guaranteed a masterpiece?
Yeah.
Bro.
So 1 random masterpiece, each of all the 3 keys, and then 6 random SE cards.
Bro. And there's 5 of these, you said?
There's 5 of these, yeah.
Holy smokes. So there will be a raffle. Everything will be, anyone who buys packs collector's packs will get a raffle entry into this, and you'll get a chance to win one of 5, and you're guaranteed a masterpiece. That's crazy.
Yeah. So we wanted to sort of evoke like God pack. It's like,
Yeah.
these are the best kind of packs that you can open. That it's really sick. It looks awesome, and you can keep this sealed, and it's tradable sealed too. So I'm excited to see if people do that and keep them sealed, or if they open them. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Will anyone know what masterpieces are in
Nope.
these 5?
I mean,
Well,
I
in
I
theory,
imagine
yes,
if they were
right?
all given away, then you would know. If every other masterpiece was issued, then you would know at least the ones that are left in these sealed packs.
Okay.
By process of elimination. But with the way that this expansion is going to work, you can keep any of your packs or crates sealed indefinitely. So, it's possible that masterpieces might be stuck in there for quite some time.
Yo, that's new. Okay, so Planetfall, all the packs are going to be tradable.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really cool. Okay. So you could buy a collector's box or a crate, and you could just keep it.
Yeah, you can just sit on it, put it in a warehouse, and keep it in there for as long as you want.
That's cool. Azel, it's not how much. These are just raffle. There's a raffle. Man, that's crazy. Guaranteed masterpiece. That's bananas.
Yeah, these are
Somebody
fun.
asked if the masterpieces are the capital ships. That would be interesting, but
That would be cool.
I don't
it's
believe they
random.
are. Yeah, it's just
randomized.
random.
Man, the ships would be cool. But there's the ships aren't. Do the ships have masterpieces?
They do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
'cause
they're
they're-
standard cards as
Yo.
well.
Yeah,
Oh.
every playable card has a masterpiece still.
Oh my god.
So there's 131 masterpieces in this set.
Okay, I'm freaking out. This is awesome. I had no idea you guys were gonna drop so much alpha on us.
Yeah, we saved it for the seller, man.
Right.
Amazing stuff. So when you buy packs, not only can you potentially win the chips or win keys or whatever any other tradable asset by pulling big stuff, you can also get a chance to guarantee a masterpiece. Like that's crazy. And
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
remind me again. So there's no limit, right? That was the word. There's no limit on how much you can buy.
Right. So as it stands, there are a few tiers of what's the
Manifest?
I got manifest. Thank you. I was gonna say ardent for whatever reason. There's a few tiers of manifest, and that if you're buying on the manifest, there's limits to the amount you can buy during that part of the sale. But as soon as it opens to the general public, it's free for all. You guys can eat up as much as you want. For sure.
Cool. Man, that's nuts. Do you know is it announced what the limits for the manifest or the different tiers are yet, or is that still to come?
No, I believe it's announced. Let me just see if I can pull it up now.
Was it in that tweet that came out?
Dude, you're asking the wrong
Possibly.
guy.
Let me check.
Let me check too. Chat, what do you think of what we learned here today? What do you think of all the alpha? And there's more to come on the OpenSea stream tomorrow, right? What do you know what time that is? Oh, 11 a.m. PT, 2 p.m. ET on OpenSea GG.
All right, I've got the manifest qualifier tiers here if we want to go over
there
those
we
real
go.
quick.
Thank you.
And before everyone starts ditching out, we have a special game seller announcement as well to continue the alpha train, and maybe we'll be giving away one of our special announcements. So stay tuned. Don't leave me yet.
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, I like Patrick Swayze Leonid. That's cool. Leonid likes to smell hair, confirmed.
That's perfect.
Are you still
Are
there?
we ready?
Yeah.
I didn't know if we were ready to do it or not. All right, so
Sure.
looks like tier 1, you will qualify for either 1 crate or 10 packs for every prime key and or masterpiece you have. And tier 2, you qualify for 1 pack per avatar and or terminal and or season 3 premium pass and or season 3 MMR. I don't know what the threshold is. And or if you have more than 111 prime in a snapshot that we take. Oh, that we already took.
Okay.
The other thing I'll mention, a couple things that I'll mention is if you meet
Oh,
those qualifications for individual pack.
Sorry, the stream is lagging.
The stream board.
I'm getting. We might need to say that. I don't know why. So give it just a second for me.
Okay.
Okay. Are we back, chat? Tell me if the stream's back. We dropped some frames there. If we're back, then Rebel, you should say that again for us. Sorry about that.
Okay. So I'm just going based on what we tweeted today.
Okay.
So tier 1 was 1 crate or 10 packs per prime key and or masterpiece that you own. And this is obviously, just for the manifest part. Okay. In the public sale, you can buy more. And the next tier, there's only 2 tiers. So second tier is 1 pack for every avatar and or terminal. And then it looks like also qualifications for if you hold the premium pass for season 3, an MMR threshold, which I don't know what the threshold is, but if you're at a certain MMR, it looks like you gain access. And then
that's nice.
Over 111 prime in the snapshot that we took, or that we take tomorrow. No, that we already took.
We already took.
Yeah, that we already took. I don't know when we took it, but
at the time of tweet.
Cool. At time of tweet. Okay.
I'll also mention that if you qualify for single packs, so if you're in tier 2 and you have, let's say, an avatar, a terminal, season 3 pass, whatever, and all that adds up to 10 packs, you can, rather than buying 10 individual packs, buy a crate.
Oh, nice. That's great. Yeah, J. Crew was asking that.
Nice.
So, perfect.
The last thing I'll mention, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention it, is we have a referral program live now. And if you use the referral program and get other people involved in the sale, you'll get 5% of their spend in the sale. And it's a pilot program for other stuff to come, so that won't be the end of the referrals if you're interested in that. I don't know if Game Seller has their own referral. Maybe you slap that code in chat and get people to
I don't
stuff using the...
I don't think we have one yet, honestly. We're definitely gonna get one, but I don't think we have one just yet. Unless Rye, if you're in chat, save me. But yeah, we will be getting one because we're definitely gonna be trying to shill the hell out of it.
Yeah, everybody get referred, man. Go to parallel.life/planetfall/landing. And
is it easy to get? Can I do it right now?
Yeah, do it right now.
Okay. Everyone everyone in here already has it, right? I would assume if you're watching a spoiler stream for Parallel that you probably have access by this point, but I'll do it.
But they may have a referral code, but they may not be using a referral code. So everyone who's watching, maybe just use the seller's referral code.
Yeah, do it. I'll do it later. I'm too shell-shocked. By the alpha.
Maybe I should just sign up for a referral code and pretend that I'm the seller. And be like,
you could. As long as you give us our money, bro. It's called kidnapping if you don't.
Called kidnapping?
I think so. Identity fraud. One of the two. Okay, well, what do we have? Is there anything else that you guys would like to? Is there a card that has Flourish that you guys could leak to me? Because
is there a card that has Flourish that I can leak to you?
Yeah,
that's all you.
I mean, I could probably do that.
Because I saw that ship, the earthen ship with Flourish yesterday on Ali's stream, and I was like, I gotta know because this could make Life Vault viable.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. A card
Okay.
I can give away. That I don't have the art at the ready for, so
I could scroll. I'm down to scroll.
let's see here.
Oh, what is the guy with the
Crush is pretty cool.
What's the guy with the spider mask shooting all the gas? What does he do?
Oh, is that the? I was just looking at that. Is that the fungal grenader?
I think so.
I don't know.
Is that one? Okay, well, I'll assume it is.
Okay.
And its ability is actually a flourish ability, and it says, flourish, you may have target unit gain decay.
So if it's full health and you heal it, then you get to give a target unit decay.
Yeah.
Is that on yours or theirs side?
I mean,
Any
it's worded as it's worded.
Okay.
So
yeah.
doesn't say friendly.
Let's go. Okay, I like that. So you can like target decay on people if you get flourish to go off. That's awesome.
That's it.
I like that.
It looks like it's a 3-cost 3/5 too.
Oh,
he's giving it away. No. So,
Am I not supposed to give the whole thing away?
so I will say, and I didn't give away any stats on Ali's stream because
Okay.
those are.
They're subject to change.
I mean, those will definitely change. So it's probably
Pretend
not
I
worth
didn't say anything.
giving those away. But for now,
what's in the grenades though? Says J. Crew. That's a good question.
You know what's in there.
Syphilis.
I mean, those don't even look like grenades to me.
What do they look like?
I don't know. You tell me.
Peni? Are those
I was gonna say fingers.
Oh. What's the plural of penises?
I think you just said the plural.
Yeah, I guess I answered my own question. Well, thank you.
Is it just penis, like sheep?
This is probably the card that, yeah, it could be. This is probably the card that has most intrigued me because visually it looks like decay and it's got flourish too, so that's sick. Okay, I'm hyped. Thank you for that. Anything else? Anything that's burning you up inside that you need to share with stream?
Anything else? I mean, I just want to share all the cards, but
yeah,
I don't think we can.
Is there a date or is there a timeline? Like, will all of the cards' functions be known by the pre-sale, or is that after the pre-sale but before they come out, or are we just going to see them when they come out on the game?
No, we're going to leak a few now pre-sale so that people can get hyped about what's actually in these crates. But after that, I think we're going to hold off on some of the reveals until closer to the release date. But by the time the game is out and the cards are playable, the expansion is out and the cards are playable, you'll know all the functions.
Okay. Awesome. I can't wait because that's where people like Muka and everyone is going to start theory crafting and building out these pre-patch decks and stuff. That's going to be fun. Great.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. That's my favorite part is before the Parallel came out as like even an alpha, people were looking at the functions and building decks, not even knowing the cost of the cards. And watching that happen was like so interesting to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you learn anything? Was what people were speculating, did that ever like change how a card actually functioned?
No, only because I wasn't focusing too hard. I mean, them not knowing the cost really affects whether or not they can actually play it the way they think that they can.
Sure.
So I wasn't really paying too much attention to that, but the fact that people cared enough to do it and were like doing it on stream and other people were watching it and everyone was excited about it was fuel enough for me to be like, okay, this is fucking sick.
Nice. Yeah, how cool does it feel? And I've got a question in chat. Oh, actually, before I forget, let's do this question in chat. Will there be a Paraset reward? Are there any Parasets associated with Planetfall?
I don't know the answer to that. I think that's an Echelon question, probably.
Okay.
So I don't know. Unless Rebel knows differently, but I think that's the answer.
Okay.
That's probably the safest answer.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, how good does it feel, you guys, to be looming on this big expansion? I know you guys have been working on Planetfall for a while. Does it feel good that things are starting to get? You're kind of in like the press mode. You're in the lead up, and
Very exciting.
Are you guys pretty excited?
I mean, a couple things. I'm always scared. I live in a life of constant fear, only because I really want the game to do well. I want everyone to have a good time, and I want to make sure that the expansion doesn't completely destroy the balance of the game. But I do think it's going to be super fun, right? Because when you see some of the new stuff coming and you integrate it with the stuff that's already there, that's when the game really starts to take shape. It activates a bunch of cards that people were like, why would I put this in my deck? That type of thing. And I think for me, that makes it really exciting. And then which I know is going to happen, seeing people and finding the ways that they're going to find to break the game that we never intended. I'm like, that's what I'm super excited for. I'm like, show me where we fucked up, because that's like, the big brain stuff that is the most fun. Like, show me how the mousetrap actually works.
For sure.
And that's amazing. I want to go back to parasets for a second, just because what would a Planetfall paraset even look like? Is it just all of the cards? If you get them all, I will give you a special reward. How about that? If you collect one of every card in Planetfall.
If you get them all, then you don't need a special reward. You're pretty juiced if you have every single Planetfall card.
Yeah. I mean, parasets made sense in the pre-sale just because we were releasing them in batches, but now it's
sure.
There isn't a batch, so.
Yeah. Man, I'm pumped. Rebel, what about you, man? What's your highlight looking forward to Planetfall?
Man, I'm still like catching up with the fact that we actually have a game out there.
That's true.
And people are playing it. That's still crazy to me. So going into this first expansion, it's super exciting. It's like that like next step of the journey, and it sort of like signifies that we'll be here for a while, because we're going to be making these expansions in the future. This is just the first of many.
Great.
Yeah, I'm excited. People keep asking about parasets. You know what? The real parasets are the friends we made along the way.
You heard it here first. That's alpha for you. Take that one to the bank and smoke it. Yeah, I'm excited to be playing it. I mean, just coming off of casting the Ardent Arena. I mean, we were talking about it a little bit for the very first, like, quote unquote big, like, major tournament. It was so fun. It's a real game that's really good and allows for high level play, and it was just such a level of vindication just from being in the community. So I can only imagine how you guys feel having the game out there, having people love it so much. And hey, by the way, go wishlist it on Steam. Go pump your boys on Steam, because we want the masses to be in here. Muka says, absolutely. Will we know the card functions before pack openings? I believe Koji said that the timeline is a little break here, but then before the packs open, after pre-sale, but before the packs open, you will know what they do.
And I just want to say to anyone who is in chat, sort of speculating on the price of packs and whatever, your player packs are a great option at 0.02 and still have the ability to pull some rare cards. So, if some of the other things like crates are a little bit out of range or too rich for your blood, I would still participate and see what can come of it.
Sure thing. Well, I mean, I know that almost as good as anyone. I pulled that Catalyst drive off my very first pack drop, and that was I think that was just a basic wild pack. So, like, I mean, really, if you can't afford, then that's one thing. It's good to go in and just play with the apparitions, right? You just want to. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I know that the Parallel team just wants you to play the game first off. But if you want to gamble, if you're feeling like you could pull something juicy, then the chance is there. I've been there.
A phone call?
Yeah, I'm still on a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you say hi? Hi.
Hi, little one.
Yeah.
Why are you in my kitchen?
Yeah, I'm talking about Parallel right now. Papa's game.
Well, guys, let me.
Okay.
Do you guys want to stick around for me announcing the game seller thing, or do you guys want to dip away? It's up to you.
I'm curious.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
You'll hear it here first then. So everyone here knows that at the end of the month we've got the Paralleloween stream, right? So not only are we running the Paralleloween stream with the art contest, with the costume contest, but simultaneously we will be releasing our very first NFT series. So we have Shaka, we have Liquid Density, we have Nook, and we have me. And we're launching just an art NFT, straight up art, no utility. And it's just going to be spooky themed stuff by us four. It's launching with Transient Labs doppelganger contract. So basically what it'll do is each artist will have a piece of artwork, but then on a full moon, it will change to the alternate artwork.
That's amazing.
So it's got a little extra utility hidden in there. Basically, it's going to be something nice to hang on your wall if you got a screen or,
Super exciting.
like collecting those NFTs. So October 30th, 48 hours open edition, and it's just going to be 0.042. So
Awesome.
that's what we got.
0.0420. I like it.
Yeah, 0.0 weed. So that'll be fun. We'll be teasing that out a bit more. We just wanted to announce that on stream here. Kind of try and ride the parallel hype wave. Obviously, it's all about Planetfall today, but that should be good. I've seen a peek of some of the art, and it's nice. So there you have it. What do you guys want to say? What do you want to take us out on? Is there any wisdom that we should go out on? Anything sage you've learned in the past month or so?
I don't know, actually. The biggest piece of wisdom I can give is if you're going to get into this space and build a project and promise to make a really good game, the easiest thing to do is just rug. And not doing that has added gray hairs to my head and shaved years off of my life. But I'm really happy to be here. I'm like super excited people are playing, and the fact that people are watching me talk about cards that we made up that we're going to release that aren't even out yet. Yeah, it's amazing. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know. This can't be beat, honestly.
There you have it. I mean, I think that's the best note we can go out on, man. You've made something great here, and you can tell not only by how many people are playing it and enjoying it, but the response in stream today has been amazing. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Thanks for everyone for showing up. Go spread this out on Twitter, clip it, ship it, spread the word. It's going to be great at the end of the month. I'm ready for it. I don't know how much I'm going to buy, but it's probably going to be irresponsible. So that's it. That's all. I'm going to play a big round of applause, and we're going to ride off into the sunset.
Congratulations on 194 subs.
Oh, thanks, man. Is that how many came in today?
Yeah. That I can see anyway.
That's nuts. Thank you guys all for the subs. That's unbelievable. See ya.
Bye.